Absolutely massive trade in the NFL just went down today with Micah Parsons going to the Green Bay Packers and Kenny Clark going to the Dallas Cowboys along with 2 first-round picks. This trade had been, developing for a while with Micah Parsons obviously not being very happy with, him not really playing for the Cowboys all of preseason, him laying around on the table, when the Cowboys were playing their preseason game. The Packers had been rumored, but there were really no, super big reports. Schefter hadn't really talked about it a ton, but, random Thursday afternoon, here it is. The Packers get Micah Parsons. And, a lot of people, especially Cowboys fans, are not thrilled about this simply because they feel like that, Micah Parsons is worth way more than 2 first-round picks and Kenny Clark. As you can see, a lot of players here. CeeDee Lamb's not thrilled. Trayvon Diggs is not thrilled. When you look at that Cowboys defense now, it's really not as strong as you'd like it to be for a team that, consistently wants to be contending, especially in a really good division like the NFC East. So Cowboys, really interesting spot. Some people are saying that they've won it simply because that, that's a ginormous contract. Micah Parsons got 4 years, $188 million. That's a quarterback type contract. It's the highest contract by a non-quarterback in NFL history. And then, the Packers are also paying Jordan Love. So, they're essentially paying 2 quarterbacks at this rate, given how much, they're paying Micah Parsons, making $62 million in year 1. But at the end of the day, Micah Parsons is Micah Parsons. He is an absolute monster, game changer for the Packers, who, showed a lot of promise last season, fell to the eventual Super Bowl champions, Eagles. So that's a team that, is immediately now a super major Super Bowl contender if they weren't already. If you're a Packers fan, you got to be thrilled about this. As you can see in many of these videos, they also do lose, a veteran leader in Kenny Clark, but when you're going to get like Micah Parsons, you simply have to pull the trigger. And at the same time, those 2 first-round picks probably, are going to be in the back 10 of the first round. So Cowboys essentially have 2 chances to, basically replace the usage of Micah Parsons. And I know rookie contracts are valuable, but guess what? If those 2 rookie contracts are, not valuable players, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. So I think, Jerry Jones probably thinks he won the trade. The media definitely does not think he won the trade. Micah Parsons is on a fast track to the Hall of Fame right now. So when you have a player like that, even if it is painful to, pay him that much, even if it is, going to be harder to build a team around him, that's something you have to pay. Simply because, the Packers just got a guy who's going to be in a golden jacket for the price of 2 first-round picks, a veteran leader, and, a lot of money. But guess what? The NFL has cornerstone players. That's a cornerstone player. I think everyone thought he was going to be a Cowboy forever. But, as you can see by a lot of these photos, the Packers are really pumped up to have him.